It is such a dreary, dismal day. But I think it's okay because you know what? I'm probably just gonna stay inside all day. So, what do I care what it looks like outside? What do I care? What do I care? Hey, I was really hoping to make today a fun day, doing fun things. But unfortunately, the emotions are really hitting me today. I'm feeling a little sad, really. I feel like, yeah, last year I was just in survival mode. And this year, I feel like I am just experiencing a lot of grief and, yeah, just like missing people. I feel like, yeah, I'm just missing a variety of people for a variety of reasons. So I'm just trying to be in it, feel the emotions. I'm not going to pretend like I'm feeling happy-go-lucky right now because I'm not. And I just am trying to feel my emotions and be compassionate to myself. And yeah, that's a lot of what I've been journaling about, is just kind of grieving and accepting the reality of my life, my relationships, and yeah, I'm just trying to not brush anything aside, but just like sit in the feelings. I don't think this is gonna be all day, at least I hope it isn't. But if it is, that's okay too. This might just be a sad day today. And that's just what it is. It's like I'm sad, but I also am like, I feel okay. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't feel like, I'm not feeling despair. I'm not feeling hopelessness. I'm just processing, I guess. I'm gonna keep journaling and processing. Might write a poem or two. And I will get back to you later and today. And yeah, just want to say it's okay if you're not feeling amazing today. When you're watching this, it's okay. If you're not feeling happy-go-lucky, if you're not feeling amazing, it's really okay. It's really okay. Just a reminder to have compassion for yourself and accept yourself for who you are and what you're feeling. Hello, you are currently in my little Kindle tablet phone holder. Sorry if it's a little shaky there. I'm feeling better. Definitely cried, finished journaling, wrote a little poem, and I feel like I have processed those emotions. I'm currently trying to like mentally sort out how I'm feeling and where I want to go with the rest of the day. It's about noon. It's afternoon. It's like 12:30. So yeah, just trying to figure out what I want to do. I think I might try to like order some food, like DoorDash something hearty. And then maybe, see, the tough thing about watching Christmas movies is that a lot of them feature like families going home for Christmas, you know, just like a lot of togetherness, and that's not what I'm experiencing today. So it's tough. It's tough to figure out what to watch. The day took a twist, and that's okay. Yeah, I think I should order some food because I was gonna maybe go to Aldi and get some stuff to maybe try to make something, even just like a frozen thing, but that is not happening. Hello. I have changed. I have ordered a pizza and a salad that's coming here. I made a little hydration drink. And I put in my contacts, which is maybe not good for my physical health, my swollen eye, but it is good for my mental health. So today, that sacrifice is worth it. Yeah, the pizza should be here in a few minutes. I realized I haven't eaten anything today other than half of a chocolate orange, which has no real significant nutritional value, and also just like isn't filling at all. So I had some crackers and some dip while I waited for the pizza. And the annoying thing about like crying and like physically processing your emotions is how draining it is on your body. And I just think that's so annoying because you're doing so much work mentally, and then you would think that would be like helpful for your body in the moment. But no, like today, I'm like, I cried so much, I'm dehydrated, I feel like just like physically exhausted. And I know that in the long run, you know, like for my mental health moving forward, it's really good, and like it will in the long run have a good impact on my physical body. But it's just annoying that the day of, I just kind of now feel like crap. Anyway, I'm watching Kara and Nate. I'm on YouTube and I'm waiting for my pizza, and I feel like I'm mentally shifting to a better place, which is great. And I'm happy with that. Yay! I'm glad they're having a great time. I don't know if you can tell, but I think there's currently music coming from downstairs and next door. Maybe this happens every day and I'm just, not here to experience it, but people are having a wild time. Back in bed. Yay, Merry Christmas Eve. I fell asleep for a little bit, so that was nice. Still feeling a little blah. Clearly. My eye. Is this nice for you? Is this nice? My eye feels fine now. It still is like a little swollen, but it's not like painful or anything, so I don't know if I really need to reorder those eye drops, to be honest. I don't know that it's gonna make much of a difference, so that's the update on that. What a blah day today. I put on my little face oil and I think I'm gonna go on a walk, which is so funny because last year I went on a walk Christmas Eve and it was raining and so gross, and I just remember like crying and looking through people's windows as they were having little Christmas celebrations. And then this year Taylor Swift came out with the Tortured Poets Department, and there's a song that's like, I look through people's windows on Christmas. I can't think of it exactly, but I was like, oh, she gets it. She gets it. I don't know if she's ever literally done that, but she gets it. She gets it. So anyway, I'm gonna go on a walk and just try to, you know, help myself regulate even more. Check in with myself. How am I feeling? You guys, I literally forgot about Christmas Eve service at my church. It's at 5. Oops. Didn't think I'll be making that. There's a bus that should be coming. So I'm gonna try to catch the bus. And just as I am in my star pants.
To creation.
The Christmas tree on. It's so cozy. Christmas tree, while cute, not the most illumination offered. Let me turn on a light. Another light, I should say. Hi. Just want to say that leaving for my walk, I met a new neighbor who lives on the ground floor, and she only speaks Spanish, so I really was trying to use the limited Spanish I've learned from Duolingo. And then coming back, my neighbor on that wall was coming inside with his friend, so I got to practice even more Spanish, so that's nice. I feel much better after going to church and going outside on a walk. Feeling good enough for a glass of wine. That's when you know I'm feeling good. Guys, it's Advent. Oh dear. Embarrassing. It's Advent time. Here's 24. Here's Johnny. Okay, that was bad. I forgot that. Day 24. Is it Santa? I think it's Santa. Oh, Santa, you're really... And there we go. It's Santa. Or as Zoella would say, Zoe would say, it's Father Christmas. He looks a little creepy. Yay. Merry Christmas. Something I forgot to do was my little book haul. So the first book that I got from Barnes & Noble was... Yes! This is a book that I had from the library that I was carting back and forth to and from work, but then it was overdue, so I had to return it. So I bought this. Can you believe all of these pages? Over 1,000 pages of a beautiful written fantasy. It was only $12.99. And the nice thing about this book is that it's like floppier, hard to see, but it's like a mass market paperback, but it's like easy to read, if that makes sense. Let's see how many pages there are in this little guy. I get scared to check at the end because I'm like, start reading it, and then I'm like, don't read it, what are you doing, don't read it. But then I like... It's hard not to glance at the pages, you know what I'm saying? Okay. 1,298 pages. Okay. 1,298 pages. This is the size of the font. Yeah. But I am so excited to own this. It's my first ever Brando Sando book. But mostly I'm just excited to read it so that, excited to own it so that I can read it and take my time and not feel bad that somebody's waiting for this book, you know? The other book that I got, I was walking around the different sections. I was maybe gonna get something from the clearance section. I checked out romance. There wasn't anything that was striking my fancy more than Oathbringer. So then I was like, I don't want to get another big book, but maybe there's like another mass market paperback situation. And I found this shelf that was just all like mass market paperbacks. And I was like, I bet something on that shelf is going to be pretty cheap. And I found this guy for $6.95. And this maybe seems like a random pick, but I started reading this. I don't know if I got it from the library or it was just like online or maybe it was like Kindle Unlimited, but I started reading it and I was like weirdly into it. And again, I like this because it's like floppy and this seems like normally it's like a pretty large book. So this feels like a small book I can fit in a purse, in my work bag without it taking up much room. And who knows when I'll be reading this, but I do own it now, so I can read it at my leisure. So that's my little haul. Yeah, I think I've been trying to watch Silo and I keep getting distracted by my phone. And I think I maybe ruined the show by reading the first book of the series because I kind of know what's going to happen. It's a little different than the book. There's like more characters and like different paths that I feel like the storylines are taking. But I am not into it as much as I was. I should have just watched the show. But I was so excited about reading the book and seeing what was going to happen. I did this to myself. So I think I might actually just hit the hay, get a good night's sleep. Clearly, that is something I need. So yeah, I did finish the book I was reading in the mornings and evenings. What is it called? The Burnout by Sophie Kinsella. If you're wondering, I can give you a review. I've been recording for so long. Overall, I would give it a 3.5. If this was Goodreads, I'd probably give it a 3 stars. There were some points where I was laughing out loud. I feel like Sophie Kinsella just has a good way of writing the like rom-com heavy on the calm. And like her characters just end up in like really outlandish situations. But it's like, if you're along for the ride, you're probably gonna laugh. That being said, there were some things at the end that just wrapped up in a weird way and I didn't really like, but overall enjoyed the story. There were definitely some things that I could relate to about burning out and like having to choose yourself over other people. And yeah, overall really good book, but probably wouldn't ever read it again, but enjoyed it for what it is. Okay, and with that, I'm going to say, for the last time this year, good night and Merry Christmas.